Hi and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this top. To start, we're going to chain the base row, which is just a chain with single crochets. So I'll start with making a slip knot and then chaining my stomach length or width. This is how long my chain turned out to be, and here I was just demonstrating the difference between skin tight and loose tight. I would definitely recommend making it a little bit looser than tighter. Now we're just going to do one row of single crochets, and if you don't know how to do a single crochet, you just go into one chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two. And here again, you just go into the chain, yarn over, pull through. Now you have two on your hook. And then you want to yarn over again and pull through the two on your hook. And this is just how your row of single crochet should look like. And now we're going to do the mesh rows for this top, which, don't worry, isn't hard. And to start a mesh row, every mesh row, you're going to chain 5 and place a double crochet in the third stitch. So you're going to skip 2 and place a double crochet in the third stitch. And to do a double crochet, you want to yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this is how your first mesh stitch should look like. And now to do the next mesh square, you want to chain 2 and do a double crochet in the third stitch. So you're always going to skip 2 and chain 2. And again, so you want to chain 2, you want to skip 2 and go into the third one and then do a double crochet in that third stitch, or a single crochet or whatever. And this is just how yours should look like. If they don't look like this, then maybe undo it and try it again. And now I'm going to continue doing that for the rest of the row, and I'll come back to you when I'm done. So this is how one row of mesh stitches look like, and I'll just show you how to do the last one. So you want to chain 2 and then you want to skip 2, but since I didn't count my chains, I have one extra, which is very infuriating, but I'll just chain one extra and go into the fourth one, so I won't skip 2, I'll skip 3. If you also have this problem, then just do it. If you don't, then just do the regular chain 2, skip 2. And now, like I said, how to start every mesh row is to chain 5, then turn your work. Then you want to yarn over and do a double crochet in the previous double crochet that you made in the row below. Anyways, this is how it should look like. And now you're just gonna repeat it a bajillion times till your hand falls off. Oh, and how you want to do the last mesh stitch in the mesh row is you just want to do a double crochet in the third chain, since there's 5, so there's one in the middle. And that's the third one, so you're just going to do one in the third chain. Okay, now I'm finally done, and I did a total of 12 rows, excluding the single crochet one, so 13. And now I'm going to show you how to do the double crochet row, which is, well, kind of self-explanatory, but I'm still going to show you how to start it. So to start it, you're going to chain 2, you're going to turn your work, and then you're going to place a double crochet in the first and in the second chain. The third stitch, or the third double crochet that you're going to place, is going to be on a double crochet, so that's simpler. You're going to always repeat that, so just a whole row of double crochets. Make sure you don't skip a stitch, skip a chain, or do 2 in a chain, because that would just mess up your amount and give you an increase or a decrease. Okay, now I'm done with the double crochet row, but I just wanted to show you guys that I put 2 double crochets in the chain 5, so I only did 2 and I didn't do 3 or 4. And now the next few rows are just going to be really easy, just double crochet rows. To start, you want to chain 2, then you want to turn your work, and then you just want to double crochet. Okay, so now I'm done with the double crochet rows, and basically, I'm almost done. Now we just have to do the back straps and the shoulder straps. Or if you want a closed back, you can obviously just slip stitch it closed, just like the dark turquoise, I don't know what color that is, dark green one. That's the inside, that's how it looks. Moving on, this is how I'm gonna do the back. It's with a chain and I'm just going to crisscross it behind the back. Here I'm starting with a chain. It's just a regular chain. I'm using white yarn instead of pink yarn. Depending on what color you have, you can use a matching color. It doesn't really matter. And the length of the strap is completely up to you, depending on your body, obviously. And I just made mine extra long, which you can see in a second, because I like the ability to choose between only tying the top and, as you can see later, the mesh rows as well. Here I'm just kind of assembling and trying out where I'm putting it. This part is also completely up to you. You could do a X-wise or you could do 2 X's, whatever you like. Here I'm cutting off a bit more of the white yarn so that I can weave it in at the end. Yeah, here I'm just showing that you can do the mesh rows as well, which I ended up doing, but you don't have to. So you can have a half back or a fully closed back. And the distance that I did was always 3 rows, I think, for the mesh one, and for the double crochet one, I'm not really sure what I did. I can't really tell, but you just have to go with whatever works for you. Like, it doesn't really matter. You don't even have to do parallel. Do whatever you want, you know? And here I'm doing multiple crosses. You could do 1. That may be too little, but you don't have to do the amount that I did. I just did it like that. So next are the straps, and since I already made a strap top before, I'm just going to use the measurements that I did then. So I'm just going to put it on top like here and compare that. But if you haven't done a strap top before, you're going to have to measure on your body, which I obviously did. Here I'm taking away in a second and I just tried it on and then it fits, so I just left it. But you know, just make sure that it fits your body. How to actually do it is you just want to make a slip knot, attach it to the double crochet that you want your strap to be attached to. You chain till it fits your shoulders, and then you slip stitch into the opposite side so that it is a strap. And you might think that we're done, but the worst part of crocheting comes now, weaving in. And because I couldn't find my darning needle, I'm just going to use a smaller crochet hook. I just used a 2.5mm crochet hook and I just weaved all the ends in. If you don't know how to weave in, you just take the loose yarn end, you go through a bunch of stitches back and forth multiple times, then you cut it off so that it can't untie itself. That's how tight it should be. And you're just going to have to do that with all the loose ends, which is so annoying, and I hate that about crocheting, but it doesn't look good if you don't weave it in, so you have to. And funny enough, here I actually thought that I was done weaving it in, but then I noticed that there was 1 loose end, 1 left. That made my brain explode. But finally, we're done. This is how yours should look like. Thank you so much for watching, and if you made it here, thank you so much. I mean, this is my first ever video, so comment if you have any tips or if I explained it well, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna Google how to even post this, but yeah, this is the final result. If you ever make it, please do tag my TikTok or Instagram, because I really want to see how it ended up. But yeah, see you maybe next time. Bye!